How goes it all? Welcome back to Patterson Properties. Hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional day. Alrighty. And hopefully everybody's keeping it nice and peaceful out there on the East Coast and down south with the snow. And I know it's pretty crazy. Hopefully nobody loses power. We've all been hearing about how the United States of America has been in desperate need of more housing with an increasing population of citizens. And the housing shortage has been increasing for the last 10 years. Heck, if you even look for a house nowadays, it's going to be harder and harder and harder, family. According to CNBC News, the United States is short 5.24 million homes, an increase of 1.4 million from 2019 gap of 3.84 million, according to the new research from Realtor.com. United States Census found that 12.3 million American households were formed from January 2012 to June 2021, but just 7 million new single-family homes were built during that time. However, America is still short of homes, and single-family homes are in short supply, especially within the United States of America. Intense labor shortage, supply chain shortages, intense inflation, et cetera. I mean, we see what's happening in 2022. The article stated that while the new household formation is actually slower than it was before, the pandemic home builders would have to double their recent new home production pace to close the gap. In 5 to 6 years, a new household can be either owner occupied or rented nowadays. And unless you are even talking about the bottom of the barrel neighborhood nowadays, seeing a vacant home is just becoming a thing of the past within the United States of America. And when I say vacant home, I mean boarded up home, family, or just a home that you see, weeds are growing everywhere, grass is growing everywhere, needing significant homes that need significant repairs, just things of that nature. Mail clogging up, just, a vacant home, you see one. The article also stated that the pandemic has certainly exacerbated the United States housing shortage, but data shows household formations outpaced new construction long before the global pandemic. But simply, new construction supply hasn't been meeting demand over the last 5 years. Millennials, many of whom are now in their 30s and even 40s, had debunked the industry's renter generation expectations. Household formation is when an individual moves out of a shared living situation. My generation, the millennial generation, especially within the major cities, have intensified the shared living spaces simply because it's so expensive to live anywhere nowadays. Heck, with the price of everything nowadays, I have to give credit to working people raising families, because having $400 to $500 grocery bills a week at times is becoming the new norm in today's world. And another thing I will say is that a lot of people just have bowed out of the housing market and just like, hey, I'm not looking for a house anymore because I can't afford it. So I'm just going to stay where I'm at, whether I'm living with my parents, living with 10 people, renting, whatever the case may be. That's where we're at right now. The article ended on this note stating that due to the shortage, prices for new and existing homes are rising at a record pace. For new construction, which has always come at a price premium, homes with a median value of $200,000, which is considered relatively affordable, represented 32% of builder sales in the first half of 2021, down from 43% during the same period in 2018. Builders simply can't afford to produce cheaper homes given their rising costs. No matter how you frame the scenario, it will take a more meaningful shift in the pipeline to meet demand in the foreseeable future. And most people are predicting nowadays that you're not even going to see any sort of stabilization within the housing market till about 2024, 2025. That's the prediction. Is it a guarantee? Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Remember, Patterson Properties, we wholesale properties via tax liens, tax sales, and we obviously do our marketing to work with other wholesalers, to work with other investors, and definitely work for people who are motivated sellers and things of that nature. Do the great thing for things, like, share, subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves or you're going to live, bro, like a fool. Take care.